I was getting ready to do my podcast for tomorrow. I'm gonna be talking about Atlanta Falcons, and this crossed my mind, and I want to share this with you guys because it's not the end of the world. Things could be much worse. For the most part, everything under Georgia Southern Athletics is going very well, and don't let these things that are happening now be look at as a setback. Things just happen this way, especially with the height of college athletics. So um, I want to give you my thoughts and opinions about this and let you guys know it's going to be okay. Welcome to the First and Frame Rates channel. I am VF Baller. Over here we talk about Georgia Southern football and Atlanta Falcons football. And uh, you know, I wanted to let you guys know that with all these transfers going, some transfers are going to be coming in. It's going to be fine. It happens, especially when you have a new regime come in. You got a guy like Coach Clay Helton, uh, you know, pretty much is making over this entire team from what we all known. And there's some things that are going to be very different. There's going to be some players that we know and love leave, and for the most part, um, it's really disheartening to see. But if you have been a fan like I have been for pretty much decades, um, this is something that you're just going to know that you have to go along with. It happens. If you just been a fan for a few years because you're new to the school, I get it. And but I want to let you guys know that if you're at this school as a student, if your son or daughter is at the school as a student and they're going to end up graduating as an Eagle, this is the changes that you're going to probably see 5, 10, maybe 15 years down the road as an alum or a parent to an alum, or you may be an alum yourself. And like I said, with all these transfers going on, it sucks because I've grown attached to a few of these players. Cam Ransom, obviously, Sean Pell Kissin, definitely. And I really want to let you guys know it's going to be okay. I trust what uh I trust what Clay Helton is doing, and I think he's going to be doing a phenomenal job. There are some criticisms that I will talk about down the road that I've talked to with other people. I just want to put this in the right setting before I do that. But I think he's done a really good job with this team so far. Looking at the things with the spring game, looking at the recruits that were coming in, I think he's done a good job. But I don't want you guys to panic because you see these guys are transferring. A lot of the guys that are transferring are basically guys from Coach Chad Lunsford regime. Totally understandable. You saw what happened when Lincoln Riley left to go to USC. That happened both ways. People at Oklahoma just jumped ship. People at USC left that school because Lincoln Riley got there. Other coaches, when they move around, when they move to another school, it happens. So that was just an example because that's one of the first ones that jumped to mind. But I want you guys to understand that this stuff happens. And with that being said, don't panic. There's a lot of good football that's going to be played at Paulson Stadium, and I want you guys to understand that some of the guys that you may know and some guys that you may have been attached to are just not going to be around. It hurt for me to see Sean Pelkisson and Cam Ransom leave or declare to be in the transfer portal. Now you got Chalon Howard. You have a couple other guys that that are leaving. Johnson, the transfer from Oregon, he's transferring back out. And it sucks, but at the same time, you got to understand these kids are making decisions for themselves, for them to elevate themselves down the road, and it's disheartening. But at the end of the day, you got to understand it's not about us as fans. It's not about us as alums. These guys are making decisions for themselves. Um, I just hope they made the right decision to go to a place where they're going to be put in the best position to succeed. Because the guys that are leaving are hellified athletes. These guys are good. These aren't guys that are just whatever. These guys can play. And I want to show off their talents wherever they go. And I want that to be also understood that these guys are going to be able to be very, very, successful in the right position. So I don't want you guys to I want you guys to understand that it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. I don't want you guys to panic. Now, there's other things you can panic about. I understand the basketball team is on fire right now, and don't mean that in a good way. I can understand panicking there. But in the football sense, it's going to be all right. If you like this commentary, hit the like button, share this commentary, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to get ready to go do my podcast. I need to talk about the Atlanta Falcons and the draft. I'm going to do I'm just going to be doing that. So hopefully you guys can check that out. 9 a.m. It's going to be up and running. I try to get that done so you guys can listen to something on the way to work and or throughout your day. All right, y'all. Y'all guys take it easy. You guys be blessed. Peace.